So can we transfer some best practices from marketing, from commercial brands to the society, to government institutions? Can we learn something really valuable? And can we trust those marketing technologies in this case?
I think we can. I think what's interesting in a way is that a lot of those established, say, digital brands, brands that appeared overnight and out of nowhere, can suddenly become credible and accepted, and businesses where we share our credit card details, that we download onto our phone, and that we immediately exchange and open ourselves financially and therefore personally to those companies. Those are companies that potentially came into our lives overnight with no backstory, with no origin beyond a previous 3-4 month period. Whereas if you think about the way that the kind of the large financial institutions and global organizations and the multinationals, the blue chips, the Procter & Gambles, the Unilevers, companies that are 100, 150, 200 years old, that have ultimately, because of that legacy, because of that sense of being there, their permanence through time, that creates a sense of faith, a sense of reassurance, and therefore we're more likely to trust them because they've been around for so long. And so what's interesting is the way that digital brands kind of appeared almost overnight, but we can instinctively trust them almost straight away. And arguably, that's quite misguided. And I think one of the kind of the headline thoughts that it's worth considering for all of us is actually how our relationship with digital technologies and with digital brands actually is one that needs to continue to evolve and adapt as the digital landscape continues to evolve and adapt. And if anything, we should probably approach much of it with a little bit more caution, because ultimately the digital world is just a binary electronic version of the real world. And so the internet is really just holding a mirror up to the human condition. And the human condition is as much light as darkness. And I think that from a personal point of view, we should each individually, as I say, approach with certain degrees of caution before the fact, and not assume that it is all safe and that it is all based on the world of friends and likes, which is what so much of social media was built upon. So as a result, to date, our default setting has been one that's very much open, very much one of trust, very much a world of friends and likes and trust, whereas in fact, obviously, the whole of the digital landscape isn't fundamentally built on that.